Hello everybody, I'm John Coffey.
And I'm Matt. And we're back!
And you're watching
Matt Reviews, buddy.
And this is the month of
Mattober.
That's right, it is October. October
And
the what? What is the day?
The 2nd, but it's
That's not the day. I'm talking about the day. This day is supposed to be the 3rd. October 3rd is when this is going up. So this is the month that all horror fans just wait and clamor for and celebrate dearly.
But
and as a buddy of mine sent me a picture of, October, it's October all month long.
okay.
I'm sorry.
But we are sorry that we didn't put a video up during the
we took
2 months.
We took a break after the summer camp because that was a lot to do.
Yeah, actually at one point me and him both felt like, oh, I don't want to do another review. We just take a break. We slacked off a lot.
We did, but you know, we're back. Guess who's back?
We're back.
Anyways,
we're already 1 minute in. We
I
haven't
know.
talked anything about the movie
we're rambling on. But just to let everybody know, every Wednesday and Saturday will be a brand new review.
And leading up to
Halloween.
Yeah. You interrupted me.
Oh.
Leading up to, we might be doing a fan commentary. We're not for sure yet.
Yeah, any suggestions, leave in comments.
Yeah,
It'll be something
classic,
but also something fun that we can kind of have fun with too. So, anyways, today we're reviewing a movie that you probably can't watch during the month this October because it's been in theaters and gone. But you can watch it next October when it probably hits on DVD.
Yep, that's if we live then.
And that's the new stop animation film.
Paranorman. It's not real. It's horror, but it's also comedy at the same time.
It's a kids movie.
Yeah, but it does have some jokes in it.
It's a love letter to the genre. Is the way I saw it. You know. So basically, good. So basically, Paranorman is about a boy named Norman, who's kind of your outcast kid who can speak to ghosts. He sees ghosts. Automatically, there's one of your first horror movie references.
Yeah.
I see dead people.
Dead people.
Paranorman. He can see ghosts. And no one in the town wants to believe him, except for one man, and that is his crazy uncle, played by John Goodman.
Yeah, it's funny.
And Goodman wants to pass on his legacy to Norman.
To stop the witch.
Yes, because every year he has to go to a graveside and speak to read this from a book to this witch to make sure the witch doesn't come back.
Stay asleep.
Yes.
But let's get something straight before we get farther into the review. If they don't get make the witch stay asleep, she'll take over to the town.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. They gotta make the witch stay asleep. So Norman,
and then eventually the world.
So Norman goes after his uncle delivers him the book, but his uncle dies before he can.
Yeah, I got something funny to talk about that when we get to it.
His uncle dies before he can tell him what passage from the book he's supposed to read, and he goes to the wrong place. No, that's what it is. It's not the wrong passage. He goes to the wrong place. He doesn't go to the witch's grave. He goes.
Yeah, he goes to graveyard.
Yeah, just a random graveyard. And the witch comes back and wakens up the zombies of the people who persecuted her and killed her. Who, you know, there's a little thing about that we won't spoil. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And basically, it's up to Norman to save the town once again, even though the people don't believe him.
Yeah, and the people are total jerks and they won't believe him. Even his dad.
Yep. So, Matt, what did you think about Paranorman?
It was really good. Now shut it off.
Yeah, it's over. Review's done.
This movie was actually really good. I didn't expect it to be this good.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, I wanted to go because, like, I like stop animation. You know.
So do I. So.
And I was like, it looks fun, but I didn't really expect it to be
this like amazing movie.
Well, I wouldn't call it amazing, but
it was
I definitely
really good though.
But
yeah.
it was a movie that I was expecting, like, oh, it's gonna be a comedy and
not horror related at all.
yeah, but it's, you know,
it is like as you said earlier, it's a love letter to the genre.
Yeah.
There's actually scenes that are from real horror movies. Like if you guys have seen Halloween, the scene where the guy Michael Myers is hiding behind the bush, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Norman's walking down the street, right? And that his uncle is standing behind the bush like this.
Yeah, halfway.
And in the movie, the three girls are walking down the street, and they see Michael Myers behind the bush.
Yeah, and it's Norman and his friend. And also, the biggest homage to the same movie is when Norman's phone rings. This is what plays. And don't say this, John Carpenter. Give it a second. That's his ringtone in the movie.
I want that ringtone.
Which, you know, is pretty daggum cool, you know, in my humble opinion. Like, I wasn't expecting how much that, like, you know, we went with your brother and our cousin, my nephew, who, you know, I was like, oh, as long as they enjoy it. And then by halfway through the movie, I was all into it. I was like, this is just awesome. I'm having so much fun. I just love it.
Yeah,
you know?
The stop animation is
really good.
Really good.
Really, really good. And it's a cute story. It's fun. Yeah. And, like, if you are a horror fan who has a kid, this is the perfect movie to share with your kid. This is like almost like, you know, I don't want to be so bold and put on a level of this movie, but I'll say in similar tones and execution, this is almost like this generation of Monster Squad.
Yeah.
You know?
It's really good though. I didn't expect it to be this good because, you know, I don't hate on stuff, but except some stuff.
Some stuff you don't like.
Yeah. But I expect it to be just like one of these movies that are out that are supposed to be like hip and to like the new age, but they actually go back and go from the basics.
Mhm. I mean, like, it's got zombies, it's got ghosts, it's got witches, it's got homages to movies, it's got great characters. I mean,
has a gay guy in it.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't spoil who. But like the thing, like, if I had to pick my favorite moment from the film, my favorite moment isn't even a moment. It's a person. And you know who I'm talking about. Neil. Yes. Neil is Norman's overweight, hilarious friend who threatens his crazy uncle with spicy hummus. You know?
Oh, I'll hit you with the spicy hummus. Oh, no.
It's kind of weird, like, you know, I was sitting there thinking about it. It's like, this year we've got 3 horror-esque comedies for kids. Because we got Paranorman,
Frankenweenie,
and Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah.
Which I didn't like so much, but it was definitely too much for kids for me to enjoy it. But, you know, still, you know, my nephew enjoyed it, so go see that too if you have kids as well. But this one is one that you will enjoy just as much as your kid. You're going to be sitting like, this is just awesome. You know, this is so much fun.
But, of course, this is a little story. When we went to go watch it, my mom, you, my Aunt T, Kinley, my cousin Kinley, sorry about that.
And your brother. And
my brother Marcus. We all go. And me and John are like, oh, this is awesome. And my mom's in the corner asleep. She's like, yeah, you'll watch it. A black guy dressed up as a woman and laugh at that all day long, but you're not going to even pay attention to this. Okay, whatever. But
it's one of the few times I've ever seen a kid's film execute the perfect blend of not too mature to lose the kids audience, but not too silly to lose the adult audience. There was never a point where I was like, oh, this is just too kiddie. But there's never a point where I was like, well, maybe they shouldn't be watching. You know, it's a perfect blend of everything.
Yeah, like the gay guy saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a perfectly executed, fun horror comedy. You know.
Yeah, and when I was watching it, as I said, I expected it to be like real kiddie and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it was really straight to the point. Good.
Mm-hmm.
But let's talk about our favorite moments.
Well, you go ahead, because I know what you want to talk about.
Oh, crap. I was going to say it. Yeah, you talk while I'm thinking.
You were wanting to talk about Norman's uncle.
Oh yeah, his uncle, he has like a heart attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he falls over dead, right?
Yep. And
then his soul comes out, and it falls back. He goes right back into him. He goes back up, and he raises back up and says, not going to happen this time. Oh, God. He falls over and dies again. And there's one part when the zombies, his head knocked off. I'm not going to spoil what happens, but one of the zombies gets his head knocked off. It's funny.
Yep. There's a scene where Norman gets licked by his dead uncle.
Oh yeah.
Because he falls over on the dead body. It's like, blah.
He's trying to get him off of him because he has grabbed onto him.
Rigger.
Yeah, Rigger, and he lifts him up and his head hits the table. It's like, and his head is just colliding into this table and his tongue's hanging out and crap. Me, my brother, and my cousin McKinley, we were laughing out loud at that part.
So, we've hit the 10-minute mark. I think we've praised Paranorman enough. What do you want to give it?
I'm going to give it, what was the rating system again?
Out of 5.
Out of 5. I was going to say 10, but I was going to say, is it out of 10? But I'm going to give it a 4.
Exactly what I'm going to give it. Above average.
You agree with me?
It's alright. Well above average and well worth seeing. So, yeah. Probably not going to get to see it because I doubt it'll be on DVD in time for this October. But next October, you got something to watch with your family. So, go check out Paranorman. We both loved it.
You'll probably have to wait.
Yeah.
So, sorry guys.
But hey, go check out Hotel Transylvania and Frankenweenie. It's going to be awesome. Well, Hotel Transylvania wasn't so awesome, but Frankenweenie looks cool, so.
I didn't see I went to the zoo.
Well, anyways.
I missed that.
I'm John.
And I'm Matt.
And come back Saturday as we'll have the next installment of
Matt Reviews.
We said 2 completely different things.